Nelson. How are you today?
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine. My name is Tiara Everett. I'm a social worker here at United University Counseling Center, which may be known as UCC around campus. I specialize counseling and mentoring and evaluating students. But before we start, I just wanted to discuss the confidentiality. Anything you say will be kept between me and you, and it will not leave this office or this building. So, any questions concerned about confidentiality?
No.
Okay, I see here your classroom instructor referred you to me in regards to your poor performance of several tests. Is that true?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So I'd like to see what we can do to get to the bottom of this, what's going on.
Basically, I have been, I was a straight A student, but I haven't been doing so well lately. I guess due to other factors within my life, I let that, conflict with my grades and everything like that, so.
Okay, so what factors in your life, target this?
Well, I don't know, just me and my boyfriend, we've been together, ex-boyfriend, we've been together for about 2 years, and he didn't understand my situation as far as like what I was going through, and it was like no communication there, so he basically left. Like, he broke up with me, and now I don't know, it's just too much stuff that's going on. I really feel down about this, and this has been the longest that I haven't spoken to him, so I guess it's the real deal this time.
Okay, so you said that he didn't understand your situation that you're going through. May you please, go into more depth with that?
As far as myself just juggling all these classes and then, just things like that. I don't know, I was always tired and things. I was tired of arguing with him, and it just got to the point I'm just so quiet. So he just thought that I didn't want to speak about anything or whatever. So he just up and left, like, that's about it.
So have you ever talked about your relationship and like the downs that y'all had in a relationship? Or y'all just ignored it?
No, I just feel like it was just too much stuff that was going on. We didn't have time to discuss anything. When you have other factors that's, that's going on, it affects your relationship, it affects your grades. That's why I'm here today, but I don't know.
Okay, so have you ever sought out to speak to anybody else? Like speak to any, mentors, anything with your stress?
No, I mean, I talked to my mom, but no. But I mean, yeah, I spoke to my mom, and my advisor had told me to come here because I didn't speak to her about anything. She don't know anything that's going on, but she do see the drastic change because I went to A's to F's, so that showed me that, she was concerned and, trying to get down to it, so that's why I'm here.
So are there like any other like problems you have going on, any conflicts other than your boyfriend and you breaking up?
I work this job, it's minimum wage, and I work on campus, it's minimum wages, and Ben's though, me and my ex-boyfriend, we had shared an apartment, since we've been together, so now that he's gone, like, I'm left with the apartment, I have to pay everything by myself, and including, car note, and phone bill, and everything like that, and with low income, I don't know. Like, I just don't know what to do. Like, I just feel like I'm just really by myself.
So have you ever tried to have anybody look for a roommate or anything, any of your friends?
Yeah, but I don't really trust anybody.
How do your parents feel about that? You talk to your parents about it?
No.
Why is that?
I can't call my dad because I wouldn't say he's selfish, but if I was to call him and tell him my situation, he would just basically say, well, you're supposed to be independent out there. Like, why are you calling me for help? And you went to college to be independent. You went to college to grow into a woman and stuff like that. How are you going to do, why? Like, what happened? I just don't have time to be getting drilled by him. That's all. My mom, she just goes with the flow of everything. She's as sweet as she could be. So I can talk to her, but it's not much that she could do because my dad, he has control of all of the finances.
So it seems like you used to be independent.
No. It was never me being dependent. It's like my family have raised me to be independent. But since I've been in college, I got somewhat dependent on my ex that I was with because he was helping me with everything. We was making ends meet together. So now that he's gone, I have to balance everything by myself, and I'm not used to that. So that's all. But if my dad, he really didn't know about my boyfriend at all.
So did you never talk to him about your boyfriend?
Well, I did, but he didn't. It's not that he didn't know about him. He didn't really care much about he's not too fond of the relationship that I was in. Why, I don't know. Maybe he just feels though that I be in the same spot that I am in now.
Okay, so how does your mom feel the type of way about your boyfriend?
No, my mom accepts me and accepts all of my decisions. So.
So, like, when you were at home, how was the environment with your parents versus how you are here at school with your friends?
My environment at home it's okay. I don't have to pay any bills or anything like that. As long as like back at home when I was in high school, like only thing I had to do was just go to school, do my chores, do homework, and that was that. Now, compared, to college, I have to go to school, I have to do homework, and I have to work for pay as well to pay for everything in my house. So that's about it.
So were you like a straight A student back in high school?
Straight A student in high school and straight A student in college now. But now I'm not. The semester I fell off. I went to A's and B's to F's and withdrawals.
So how does that make you feel?
It stresses me out.
Does it stress you out because you're failing, or it stresses you out that your parents are depending on you to keep expectations up?
It stresses me out because I don't know where my situation is going. Like I don't know where I'm gonna end up at. Like I don't know if this whole situation will get better. I don't know if it just started off from my breakup with my boyfriend and me having to do all these bills. Like I'm trying to put two and two together and it's not equaling up. I don't know. Like I just feel like I'm all over the place and I'm really starting to get overwhelmed, especially with these bills. And then I'm really upset that I might have to stay an extra semester, graduate a semester late due to my grades now.
Okay, so have you, I know you said you don't talk to your counselor, but have you ever thought about talking to an instructor?
No, I never thought about, no.
Do you feel
That's why I'm here.
Yeah, I feel if you talk to her, it might make things a little, she might get reason with you versus, are your classes doing bad? Because that's not really, you don't want to, disappoint yourself or your parents.
Yeah, especially my dad.
So have you ever found any hobbies to get into, just to take the stress away, even though you're working, got studying?
No, I have no hobbies. I'm always busy. I feel like I work more than I go to school just to pay my bills. I don't have time to do anything else. I did have friends that I used to hang out with, but I guess they just got tired of me always talking about my boyfriend and our problems, I was always like the cry wolf or something like that, so they got tired of hearing my story, so they no longer wants to, I don't think they really want to be around me.
So when you were staying at home, did you have any family members who were near you, you would try to see who want to be a roommate?
Because I'm out here. My home is 2 hours away, so nobody. And I don't want to, go on Craigslist or something to find a roommate. I don't trust people. That's the only thing. My ex-boyfriend already left me with all these bills and everything like that. Who's to say that my next roommate won't do that?
Is he on the contract, the lease or anything?
Nope. It was mine. My dad had bought that for me at first.
And your dad doesn't. You say your dad doesn't know. So what coping skills, how do you relieve the stress and all the, attitude and things that's going on within you, all the anger and stressing?
I drink.
You drink heavily, or you just drink
heavily?
Okay. How does it impact your performance, even though your performance is stressing and your boyfriend, how does that, impact your performance period?
I don't know. When I drink, I don't know, it's like a gateway, out.
So
every time, yeah, when I drink, I don't have to worry about anything. you know. And then sometimes it comes those moments when, I don't know, it's certain days. It depends on what I drink sometimes, you know, because, you know, brown makes me, okay, you know, calm and everything, like just going with the flow. And white makes me very upset and I get angry. So I have to try to figure out which one I want throughout the day. But if I go to a party or something, if it's white, I'll just drink it just because it's there.
So do you drink with people or you drink by yourself? Or both?
Lately, I was drinking with people, but my friends really don't want to be around me, so I've been drinking by myself.
Have you ever been doing anything outside of drinking?
As far as what?
Like any other drugs, you know, you got marijuana, cigarettes, or cocaine or anything?
Yeah, so you said everything's confidential, like it
Yes,
says
it
here.
can. Yes, unless it's harm to you or anyone else.
Alright. Yeah, I smoke marijuana time to time, but nobody knows.
So not even your friends, or you just...
Nobody knows.
So is it like heavy when you do drinking, or is not? So what
But
made
I feel
you...
like it's getting there.
So what made you turn to marijuana? Which one was your escape route first, marijuana or...
It was drinking.
So you
It's
feel,
alcohol.
you feel alcohol is not getting you where you need to go anymore?
It still gets me where I need to go, but sometimes I don't want to drink all the time, you know. And I just smoke marijuana, it just relaxes my mind.
Okay. So do you want to get like help to just eliminate the drinking of marijuana, or you still want to do that, but you just want to tone it down?
I don't know, what would you prefer for me to do?
Well, I feel that, you know, drinking can make the problem worse because, you know, that's a depressant. And I feel that, you know, if you keep drinking, the problem's not going to go away because after you're sober, you know, it's going to keep happening. And with smoking, it can, you know, mess up your thinking and behavior and moods. So I feel that we can look into you getting some help for you and getting your grades back to where they need to go. And, you know, trying to help you get your stuff back together with a roommate and your finances. Because we don't want you, you know, to disappoint your parents or yourself. So.
That sounds good.
All right, so you ever looked into any, like, study groups or anything in your classes, or you just to yourself?
Just to myself, like I don't even have time to study. Like I'm trying to just get money together to pay all my finances. Like I'm not making ends meet. I just feel as though once everything is paid, you know, because now I'm falling behind in my bills. So I just feel as though once everything is paid, that'll be like a relief, and I could start like handling everything else.
So did you look into any loans or, you know?
I've never had time. Like I'm out of it. Like I don't know.
I feel that if you know, if you have fun time with a mentor, you know, we can set up an appointment with a mentor, be you and the mentor, and schedule out how we can plan your days to help you get some money and get yourself back on where you need to go, back on track. So that can help you and get you guidance as well. Because we don't, with alcohol, it comes, you know, you gotta roll out the law and
The law with what?
drinking, you know, you don't want to, but you still have, you know, don't want to get caught over drinking
Yeah.
marijuana
I
as
do.
well.
Yeah. You're right. It's all right.
Yeah. Everything's going to work out. We can get this together. So, you got any questions so far?
I don't know. What type of treatment facilities would you send me to? Like, will you send me to that, or am I just here to just talk with you, or?
I want to get you in a, like, support group because I feel if you get around people you can relate to, y'all can work on getting each other back on the same track.
Yeah, so when I get in a support group, would I have to worry about other people as well? Like, would that be another stressor on me?
No, what we're going to do is we're going to get everybody, you know, in the same predicament, the same group, and try to, you know, build you guys up, have you guys work together. Therefore, you can have a life and not be depressed and sad, and you can interact with people, have little activities and things going on, to help, like, tutoring groups and sessions and stress relief management and everything like that.
Because maybe, I don't know, I just feel like I'm just the only one that's going through this right now. Like, everybody else, I see them smiling and happy, and I'm just like, it's like I'm just in a dark place.
So you don't reach out to anyone? You know?
There's nobody to reach out to. My friends don't want to be bothered with me no more. My ex had just, he's gone. I haven't spoken to him in forever. And my mom, I can speak to her, but my dad, he's stuck in his ways. Like, I just don't have time for it.
So who do you feel you take your, personality from, your dad or mom?
My personality from?
Yeah.
I don't know, I just feel like I'm my own person. You know? Like, I am caring. I care a lot. But I think me caring a lot has put me in the situation that I'm in now. Or just someone not caring, just letting things go. Like, I don't,
So you said your boyfriend just up and left, like he didn't?
He got tired, I guess he got tired of trying to figure me out, but he wasn't doing what he was supposed to do. Like, he asked me, am I okay? And I said, yeah, but of course, I'm not okay. Like, you could see me changing, but I just don't want to talk about it. But I don't know why I told him, yeah, maybe because I didn't want to talk about it, but it just seemed like he wasn't that concerned. So I was just like, I don't know.
So do you feel you're lacking attention? Just not even from your boyfriend, just from like your family as well?
Yeah, I just feel like they don't hear me when I don't. I mean, my father and my ex-boyfriend, they didn't hear me. Like, you could still hear a person. If you know that person in the back of your hand, like, you could still hear them even when they not speak, just by reading their actions. You get what I'm saying? But I just feel like they just ignored it all.
So did you ever talk to them, like sat down and had a conversation of how you felt?
My ex-boyfriend, I got sick of him. I got sick. My dad, you cannot talk to this guy. Like, he hears what he wants to hear.
That's about it.
Yeah, but
Maybe if you talk to your parents, the situation might come easier. They probably help with your finances, you never know. So they should understand you're a college student, you got a lot going on, a lot on your plate, and you're bound to like have a burnout or like a personal depression crash.
I don't feel like I'm burnt out yet. I'm not like, if I feel like I was burnt out, I don't need to think I would be here. I'm just stressed and I'm trying to find my way. That's about it. But I don't think I wouldn't be here if, my advisor wouldn't have, told me to come, because she was basically telling me that she was so concerned about me and whatever like that. She know, my strengths, but she was trying to figure out where did it come from. I mean, what did, my grades and stuff come from? Like, I don't know.
So what are your strengths? What do you feel your strengths are?
My strengths are, well, they were, I was responsible. I was always on my work. I basically had an agenda for myself as far as what I'd be doing without the week, and I would accomplish all those goals that was in the agenda. Everything was on time. I don't know. If there was a friend in need, before I had met my ex-boyfriend, when all of my friends was close, like whenever they need me, like I was always there, and just things like that. I feel like I was somewhat independent, and I was like a caregiver as well towards my friends. But then when my ex-boyfriend came, like everything was fine. I gave him everything that he wanted, but me giving him everything he wanted, I started to lose myself a little bit.
So it seems that after taking notes and observing you, it seems that you're still responsible. It's just that you need like guidance and to put this in order, because you're carrying a lot of this.
Yeah, I feel, I don't know, maybe because I had things in order for so long, it came to a point, I don't even know how did it come to a point. I just don't, everything just fell out of place, and I can see that I'm here and I'm trying to put the pieces together, because if I really didn't care, I wouldn't have showed up. But once I seen that somebody else cared for me, like, somebody else cared for me, I should care for myself as well.
Yeah, understandable. So do you feel that if your class instructor wouldn't refer you here, would you have come?
No.
So did you see there was a problem with you, like, until somebody?
I'm out of it. Like, I don't know. Like, I didn't know until somebody, when you go through things, you always need a person looking in from the outside, because you're just looking in from your own perspective. Like, you just blink. You don't know where to go. Like, if you was in my situation, like, I didn't know where to go. Like, I didn't even see me failing. Like, I was just like, I'm just stressed out because me having to pay all these bills. But, my advisor, she came up to me and she was just like, come on, like, what are you doing? Like, this is not you. Like, and I needed that person to tell me that this was not me. so I wouldn't get comfortable and stay in this spotlight. I don't like the way I'm feeling. Like, I really never felt this way before. Like, I'm starting to drink, I smoke marijuana, and nobody don't even know I smoke marijuana, but I feel myself going downhill. Like, I don't want to make it worse.
Well, we can get you out of that downhill. No one ever wants to feel that way. So we can just work on that. And okay, so are you looking forward to coming back and return, for your checkups or make any more appointments?
Yeah, sure. No problem. So, are you gonna recommend me to go anywhere or call people so that we could set up that group counseling?
Yeah, I want to personally speak to your class instructor just to see if she have anybody else in the classroom with the same, problems, so we can get this group together. And then, plan around your schedule. I know you have to work.
Hold on, you said you was gonna contact who?
Your class instructor?
And ask her about the same problems?
No, not.
So,
I'm saying like the problems that anybody else is going through anything. In class.
oh, okay, because
Because I know everything is confidential. I'm just
Mhm.
making sure that if there's anybody else, who's failing, doing bad in class, we can see if there's anybody else we can get a support group to empower you guys.
okay.
So would that be fine?
Yeah, that'd be
So do you have any questions?
No questions.
Okay.
Covered everything. So we will be meeting twice a week? Or
Would
once
that
a
be
week?
fine for you twice a week?
Well, we could do once a week.
Okay, what time I know you have to work and you have classes and everything else?
Do you, I say 12 o'clock on Mondays?
Okay, and would you like to come here or we can meet wherever is good for you?
I wouldn't, well, is there any way we could go out somewhere else or
Yeah, we can make it.
just
Do both.
around campus, meet on campus?
Okay,
Instead
that'd
of
be
in
fine.
here, because I don't know, I feel like I'm getting interrogated or something.
Yeah, that's all right. Well, what I want you to do is for our next session, I want you to find a quote that you feel will empower you, or make some goals and bring them so we can talk to make you feel better and won't make you feel down, so just to get your strengths up.
Okay, that sounds good.
Okay. Well, 12 o'clock on Mondays will be fine,
Yes.
and I'll be calling you, and the number that I wrote down is correct.
Yes.
All right, so I'll be calling you on Saturday morning to make sure everything is fine and ready to go. Make sure you got your goals and your quote, and make sure your schedule is free.
All right, that's no problem.
All right, thank you, Ms. Dunnington. I'll be here to work with you.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you. You have a nice
All
one.
right, have a